Welcome back to Soda City Live. Now, typically when you hear the name Deon Jeanneret, here in the Midlands, many people think immediately of Seven Sunday. Well, he brings the most talented performers from across the Midlands and beyond, but he's also a very devoted father and founder of Dapper and Distinguished Gentlemen. It's a nonprofit mentorship program for young men. Now, they'll be hosting a camp soon, but due to its popular demand, it's almost full, but we still wanted to be able to share the amazing things that they're doing so you can look into getting your child involved for the next time. Joining me today is founder of Dapper and Distinguished Gentlemen, Deon Jeanneret, and his son, who is Nicholas Jeanneret, and he had a baby with him, but he's not going to be joining us on camera today. But today. Gentlemen, just so excited to have you joining us today and to be able to meet you, Nicholas.
Thank you for having us.
Such a pleasure. Well, I'm used to talking to you, so I'm gonna talk to Nicholas today.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Well, Nicholas, tell me a little bit about yourself. How old are you?
12.
You're 12? Mm-hmm. And you are one of 4 siblings. Mm-hmm. How do you like being a big brother?
Just love them. They're my brothers. I take care of them.
I love it. Well, I'm definitely excited to have you and your dad joining us today. And you're actually a part of the DDG, as you all say. So tell me how that's been.
It's been good. I love learning new things and seeing new people and telling them how to learning character and being respectful.
And I'm sure you've made a lot of friends in this program too, haven't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Well, Deon, tell us a little bit more about what it is you all do with DDG and talk a little bit about the curriculum.
Okay, so yeah, with DDG, what we do, I started in 2017 after coming from Iraq and going through counseling for PTSD and stuff. My dad died in 2009, and doing grief counseling, they suggested that I find a way to honor him through doing what he did. And so when he passed, a lot of older gentlemen came around and they were talking about how influential he was in their life. And so from that, 2017 comes around, and I start Dapper and Distinguished Gentlemen in remembrance of him, pouring into our community and helping our young men, because a lot of the stuff that they said that he taught, they saw in me. And so I wanted to pass that down to the younger generation, my kids as well, to help them so they can go along in life and be an asset in society. And so with it, the curriculum, as you mentioned, we work on or teach them things from character, conflict resolution, financial literacy, etiquette. We do everything from career and goal development, different things of that nature, suicide and drug prevention, and vision, because a lot of times what young men, when they don't have a vision or a desire as to what they want to be or where they want to go, that's when they make the bad decisions. And so having us, myself, Established Gent, No Limit Youth Ministries, Andre Barnes and Ty Williams, we're coming together collaboratively to do this camp. And the reason why we're doing the camp, we've been doing it in Johnsonville for the last 5 years. This will be 6 years. We had such a great response last year because we were on the Cynthia Harder show and all this other stuff. When we posted the registration this year, we had like over 20-some parents sign their kids up instantly. But it was for Johnsonville. So me, myself, seeing that there was a need apparently, I took on the weight of it. And by way of such, I started reaching out to people because money is always an issue, and we're grassroots. But the community, I just got to shout out them, Sky Bistro, Mickle and Bass, Steve Benjamin, Councilwoman Tina Herbert, empowering just a bunch of people, man. Like, thank you guys, because without you guys, we won't be able to do this camp for these kids in Columbia. So thank you guys for your contributions, your donations, and assisting us so that we can work with these young men and help them be who they're called to be in life.
I love that. And we're running short on time here, but I do want to mention this camp that you're referring to. Yes. Is it something you do every summer?
Yes, we do it every summer, but we've also done workshops as well, where we've gone to certain schools, mostly in like the PD, and as well we've done Furman Middle School. But anyway, and we've done workshops, but as far as the camps, we only do the camps in the summertime.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, so the great thing is, even if you're not able to go to the camp this year, you know about it for next year, so you can reach out to Deon with DDG, and your young ones might be able to connect with Nicholas here. And let's talk about the age groups that you all accept.
So for right now it's 10 to 17, and because of that age group, you know, that's
impressionable.
Yeah. Really, we've because I'm also on Risk and First Steps board. Anyway, that's a drop. But anyway, we really need to get them that 0 to 5, because that's when they start cultivating, you know, and becoming who they are. But with the call is that age group to 10 to 17, so this is what we're servicing.
I love it. Now, to go back to DDG before we wrap up here, if anyone is interested in getting their child involved with your mentorship program or in having them come to their schools to mentor, to maybe to their after-school program, how can they get in touch with you?
You can email us at ddgent3@gmail.com, or you can go to our website, or you can contact me at deonowengenerette@gmail.com.
Awesome. Well, I have one more thing that I want to share. I mentioned this to Dion off camera, but I said every time you see Dion, he is with his kids. He is very, very active, and I think it's so important to, especially as a father of 4, to have an organization like this and to be an active father, because the stigma in Black communities is that there's not a lot of active representation from fathers. And Dion, like I said, is always with his kids. He has 2 of 4 of them today. Yeah. Even the baby goes to work with Dion.
Yeah.
But I do want to thank you for your time today, and just the impact that you've had on our community here, not just musically, but in our youth as well. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for joining me. And Nicholas, thank you for we're so glad to have you as well. If you take a look at your screen there, those are the ways that you can get in touch with DD Gents. That's the Instagram page there at the top, email, and website. And we'll have all these details on our website, sodacitylive.com. Stick with us. We have much more coming up after the break.